Since Nipsey Hussle was tragically gunned down in 2019, rumors have swirled in the streets about who was truly behind his murder. While Eric Holder was arrested and later sentenced to 60 years for pulling the trigger, many have long believed he wasn't the mastermind. Now, with Big U officially behind bars, a former Teal member known as Loose Cannon is stepping forward with explosive claims, alleging that Big U was the one who orchestrated the entire plot. But the story doesn't stop there. It only gets messier and deeper from here.
So he FaceTime me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got... I'm like, sick, so I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. So after I talked to Nipsey, and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later, or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought that you gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just Nipsey.
You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got.
Yeah.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yeah.
30 minutes after you get off the phone with Nip, he get.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yeah, he hit me a little bit too early there. The homie City double back 3 times. You hear what I'm saying?
Just to be clear, Loose Cannon isn't just some random dude on the corner spitting theories. He used to roll with Big U heavy. In fact, he was one of Big U's enforcers, right alongside Nipsey, Shoot, and Eric Holder. That meant running dirty, missions, pulling off shady moves, and carrying out all kinds of fraudulent activities under Big U's orders. Robbery, extortion, targeting, you name it. Now, if you're wondering how Nipsey ended up falling out of favor with a man who's been called the most dangerous figure in hip-hop and the alleged longtime LA gang leader of the rolling 60s, buckle up. It's a long, twisted story. Nipsey and Big U go way back to around 2005. Both were affiliated with the rolling 60s neighborhood, and it was Big U's nephew who first introduced them. At the time, Nipsey was just a young, hungry artist on the rise, while Big U was already a powerhouse in LA, running the streets, managing multiple businesses, and heading up the Unique Records label. Though Nipsey was already gaining traction, locally with his mixtapes, he needed that next-level push, and Big U provided it. By 2006, Nipsey was already going international, especially after jumping on a track with Dr. Dre and Tupac for the posthumous album Pac's Life, which skyrocketed his visibility. That same year, he locked in a 10-year deal with Unique Records, setting the stage for what seemed like a powerful alliance.
Him and Big Draw together. And LT didn't really had a resume at that time to justify it, but he done it. And a lot of that was based on the relationship he had with Draw and Steve. And I remember buying the physical CD, seeing Tupac featuring Nipsey Hussle on the back of it.
As time went on, Nippy's fame skyrocketed, and tensions began to grow between him and Big U. Their relationship, once solid, started to crack as they no longer saw eye to eye on many things, especially now that Nippy had a reputation to uphold. One particular conflict arose when Nippy discovered that Big U had been using his tour bus to transport illegal substances, a move that Nippy couldn't ignore.
I think Big U was using the tour bus, Nipsey's tour bus, to at least sometime or possibly do drop-offs, pick up money, and it was making Nipsey hot. He was seeing himself about to take off. He wanted no parts.
Radiator cap off, took the part, stuck us in, I can't remember what it was, for 3 days. They took the and scanned it from the router to the tutor, found what they wanted on it, put it back together, gave it to us. I flew back home. When I fly home, we get hit. I get hit at home. They had 21 people. They think they got him. Anyway, make a long story short, he ended up turning himself in, take the case off all of us. He get life, right? For the when that happened, my team is acting weird. So I'm looking at Steve, I'm looking at Nip, man, get a paperwork from Sony so they can see that we releasing all this. They acting weird. So, me, I'm still kind of like, I'm hot, hot and heavy, but, I'm like, I can't with y'all. So you never see me on the tour no more.
That's with a problem.
No problem never happened. We didn't have a problem. Wasn't nobody making no money.
Eventually, Nip dropped a diss track titled You Don't Got a Clue, which was clearly aimed at Big U. Everyone could tell the lyrics were laced with disrespect. In the song, Nip rapped, "Look, you don't have a clue of what you want to do. I'm busy, getting rich. You think that I'm going to stop for you? I built this on my own and everybody knows it's true. Still, they act like they're supposed to have control of what I do." According to Loose Cannon, once Big U realized the diss was directed at him, it sparked a tense face-off between him and Nip. While it didn't escalate into a full-blown fight, the confrontation was serious enough to underline the growing rift between them.
When Nipsey would then supposedly move and dance around Big U so fast that he would leave him exhausted, almost like a scene from an old-school action comedy.
And he was like, hey, cuz, is this something about me? So Nipsey stood up or whatever, and was like, yeah, cuz it's about you. So he was drinking some water out of a water bottle, and he threw it on Nipsey, right? He was like, we're gonna have to go get in, whatever. So he thought Nipsey was gonna back there. Nipsey stood up and was like, okay, cuz, let's go get in.
Whack 100 also confirmed the incident, adding his own version of the story. According to him, Big U actually knocked Nip out cold during the confrontation. Nip's brother Sam was there at the time and tried to defuse the situation by firing 3 warning shots into the air. The chaos drew immediate attention, and with the police just around the corner, they arrived quickly and ended up jamming everybody up that night.
First time they first fall out, when he first got Nipsey signed, it's come back, fall out, and went down there with a fight, rumble happened. Believe Big U knocked Nipsey out. Black Sam comes out, fires 3-4 in the air. He's fresh out the penitentiary. Police hit him right across the street, they see him. They come in, they arrest everybody. Black Sam goes, whoa.
Big U and Nipsey Hussle eventually settled their differences, and for a while it seemed like peace had returned, but it was only the calm before the storm. While Nipsey may have smoothed things over with Big U on the surface, his brother, Black, Sam was never fooled. Sam never trusted Big U and saw right through the smiles and so-called truce. Meanwhile, Nipsey started moving in ways that made the rolling 60s uneasy. One time he threw a party in the neighborhood and boldly displayed his name alongside 6 Block at the entrance, a clear signal to the rolling 60s to pull up. The police got wind of it ahead of time and raided the event that night. Things escalated when Nipsey invited YG, a treetop Piru rapper, to the hood to shoot the video for their track Snitches Ain't. For those unfamiliar, treetops and rolling 60s are rival sets. Bringing YG into that territory was a serious misstep. It was gang politics 101 and it looked like Nipsey skipped class. Even though he and Big U reconciled again afterward, with Nipsey even giving him a shout-out on a track, calling him Big Draws, the respect between them was hanging by a thread. And in 2019, Nipsey cut that thread for good. His contract with Unique Records was ending, and DJ Khaled wanted him on a song called Higher for his upcoming album Father of Assad. Nipsey flew both Khaled and John Legend into the hood to shoot the music video, but crucially, he didn't check in with Big U. In LA, checking in is more than a formality. It's like paying taxes in someone else's territory. Big U ran that system, and any out-of-town rapper was expected to pay dues or risk getting pressed. But Nipsey bypassed all of that, bringing DJ Khaled straight into Compton for the shoot, completely ignoring the unwritten rules of the streets.
Not to get into too much detail, but there was a lot of politics into certain people. Hustle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be speaking too much on shit. We came from fine like we always do, and niggas gonna know we're gonna crash out behind it. We're not playing. Nobody saying nothing to Khaled. Nobody doing nothing to Khaled. And he's straight. Hustle, frontline that. And we felt like certain people didn't like that. And did the video. Khaled got out of there perfect, smooth. We appreciated Khaled for showing up, coming to the hood, and doing the video, and we knew that this was going to be one of them videos. Man, Hustle brought DJ Khaled to the hood.
That alone had Big U fuming. Word on the street was that he even tried to shut down the video shoot by sending gang members to disrupt it, though the plan didn't pan out. Then, just days later, Nipsey Hussle was gunned down outside his Marathon store in LA, And that's when the rumors really started flying. Whispers in the streets claimed Big U ordered the hit, all because Nipsey bypassed him during the DJ Khaled shoot and didn't let him collect his usual check-in tax. The fear was that celebrities might start checking in with Nipsey instead, cutting Big U out of the loop and threatening both his money and his influence within the 60s. Allegedly, Big U wasn't about to let that happen. Some even said he made the move while Nipsey was still under contract, banking on the inevitable spike in music sales after his death to rake in millions. Behind the scenes, Nipsey's new manager, Karen Civil, had reportedly been urging him to stop paying Big U his 20% management fee. On top of that, Nipsey wasn't paying any street tax for operating his marathon store in the neighborhood. All signs, people said, pointed to an assassination, not a spontaneous act of violence. The official story claimed Eric Holder pulled the trigger after Nipsey called him a snitch, but that didn't sit right with many. Big U's alibi kept shifting, and he refused to say exactly where he was or who he was with that day. Suspicion only grew stronger when Nipsey had just declined to renew his contract with Big U's label. Then came the final straw. Big U didn't even show up to Nipsey's funeral. No appearance, no condolences, nothing. And when he was later seen laughing at a Justice for Nip comment during a live video, the internet lit up, with speculation turning into belief for many that Big U had orchestrated the hit.
Justice for Nip. Your boy would have been there like, you did. You did.
Fast forward to today, and now Loose Cannon is out here dropping bombshells of his own. During an appearance on the No Jumper podcast, he made a shocking claim that Big U called him and told him about Nipsey's death a full 30 minutes before. It even happened. That clip spread like wildfire across social media, sparking even more controversy and suspicion. Big U wasn't about to let that slide, though. He responded by sending a cease and desist legal threat to Adam22, the owner of the podcast, demanding that the episode be taken down immediately.
That was cap, but for the record, the feds, when they did come, they only wanted one thing, and I feel like this will be of special interest to you. They wanted to cease and desist from Big U in regards to Loose Cannon's first appearance on No Jumper, in which Loose basically implicated Big U in the murder of the late great Nipsey Hussle.
Oh wow, that's interesting. And did you give them this on the board?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, well there you have it.
Charleston White also broke his silence, revealing to the streets the reason behind the hit on Nip. According to him, it was because Nipsey had stopped paying his dues to Big U.
Big U and Nipsey had an argument, homie. Everybody knows Big U was shaking Nipsey Hussle down, making him pay protection fee sort. Everybody know that's Big U and Whack 100 game over there, homie. To protection fee. Nipsey Hussle got smart and say, I don't want to pay you $20,000 a month no more. And Nipsey Hussle come up dead. He lost his protection in the hood. We all know this, homie. Just like everybody know the Nation of Islam Biggie. Just like everybody know who killed Tupac. So come on, everybody know the Rolling 60s. Everybody knows they killed that.
There is no doubt that Nip's death was premeditated, as multiple insiders have come forward to share their accounts, including Nip's brother, Black Sam. Sam has been transparent about the details from the start, as he was right there when it all unfolded. Eric Holder was originally supposed to enter Nip's store wearing a red shirt to create the illusion of involvement with another gang. The Blood was responsible, but Holder hesitated, initially coming into the store shirtless to assess the situation before retreating to put on the red shirt.
Nobody doing nothing Khaled, and he's straight, hustle, frontline that. And, we felt like certain people didn't like that. And did the video, Khaled got out of there perfect, smooth. We appreciated Khaled for showing up, coming to the hood, and doing the video, and we knew that this was gonna be one of them ones, one of them videos, man. Hustle brought DJ Khaled to the hood, you know.
Many people have started speaking out, calling Big U the devil. They claim he was far more brutal and dangerous than he let on, especially now that he's been apprehended by the feds.
Updating breaking news just coming into our newsroom. 2 fugitives wanted by the FBI, including a longtime accused LA gang leader, now in custody tonight.
Let's get right to Mark Cotterillos, who joins us now with new developments live in the newsroom. Mark?
Yeah, David and Ellen, good evening. We've been following this story throughout the day. Federal officers arrested more than a dozen members tied to the gang known as the Rolling 60s Neighborhood Crips, though its leader was on the run. Within the last 20 minutes, the FBI announcing that man, Eugene Henley Jr., a.k.a. Big U.
March 19, 2025, marked a celebratory day for those who had been awaiting Big U's downfall, particularly SKG, who had previously gone public with allegations that Big U had set her up for a downfall while she was pregnant.
Big U is facing a lot of serious charges right now. I mean, you spoke enough about him from the past. I mean, do you think there's any truth to these allegations?
All the allegations are true, yeah.
I mean, why do you say so?
Because I was a victim, and the things that he has done to me, he's a monster, and everything that he's doing right now, he definitely deserves it.
Can you share what happened between you two?
Well, you know, he jumped on me. He lured me over to Nipsey Hussle's shop. He jumped on me while I was pregnant, beat me up, made me go to another part of the neighborhood. I got jumped by 3 girls. I still have a scar on my back from that incident. He lied on me. He extorted me. He threatened people not to work with me. I mean, he did a lot. He did a whole lot. And it wasn't just a singular thing he did. He did this throughout the years with me.
Big U is facing charges of fraud, extortion, tax evasion, and embezzlement. He's also accused of using his gang affiliations to run a mafia-like operation, defrauding various individuals and organizations. Despite all of this, Big U is pleading not guilty to all 43 counts of federal indictments against him. As of now, he continues to maintain his innocence, possibly hoping for a miracle to get him out of this mess. But that seems unlikely. Personally, I hope he gets life. He's a bully and there's always someone bigger and badder in prison, and I hope he meets them. Big U's arrest is finally giving many people the chance to speak out about things that happened in the past, and it seems like we've only scratched the surface. Now, we want to hear your thoughts. Let us know what you think about this whole situation in the comments. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more Hood Revelations.